My name is Brittany Petty, and I help teen girls to heal from physical and mental abuse so they can achieve their goals, such as attend college, develop a trade, or start their own business. So it is so important to understand that in today's society, a lot of teen girls, they don't just go off to college because they're presented with so many different opportunities. And so for me, that is what I'm passionate about, is helping teenagers discover their passion and their purpose and what it is in life that they are put here on earth to do. And so whatever they tell me, if it makes sense and it's something that they're willing to put forth the effort and apply action and dedication to, then I'm willing to help them to achieve those goals. And starting a trade, so many young girls have told me that they want to start their own lash business, to go to cosmetology school, do all these different things. So I'm here to support the vision as long as they're willing to put forth the action. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Cedar Hill, Texas. Go my Longhorns. And I'm also a part of the Mean Green Crew, University of North Texas. That's where I graduated from. I majored in business administration, minored in communications, and I also attended Capella University, where I majored in school counseling, which has led me on the path of mental health counseling, which has been amazing. I was in the military. I did Army Reserves, and I've met so many amazing, wonderful people along my journey in life. And so I'm really grateful for the opportunities and the people I've met and things of that nature. But a lot of people always ask me, they're shocked when I tell them I was in the military. And a lot of people always like, were you interested in that growing up? No, not at all. So it's just amazing how God can transform my life and take us down so many different paths and roads. But I'm so grateful that he did that, because I wouldn't be the woman I am today had I not taken all these journeys and tosses and turns and things of that nature. I also have 4 beautiful, amazing children. I have 3 boys and 1 girl. And I have an amazing husband that I've been married to for 11 years. But because of my life and my past journey and things that I have experienced and dealt with, I have had to heal from physical and mental abuse from my childhood. And so that has led me on the path, because after working in corporate America, I have a really good friend who got me into the field of education, which I'm so glad she did. At the time, I didn't see it, but I'm so glad she did. And it allowed me to realize that so many are hurting inside. And so when we're a child, when we're growing up, we have to deal with those pains, our past pains and trauma and things of that nature. And so that's why it's so important to heal from physical and mental abuse, because if not, we end up taking those things into our adulthood. And so for me, I am so passionate about helping, middle school girls, teen girls to heal from physical and mental abuse so they can live a life that is worth living when they get into their adulthood, because you don't want to carry all of this baggage around, which is so important, because in life, if we don't learn to let go of that baggage, it will just weigh us down, and that becomes a very heavy weight. And so it is so important for me also to help others to define their self-worth, discover what it is that really pushes them forward to excel and propel into this world ready to fly their wings, just ready to navigate whatever it is life has in store for them. And so when I tell you I am so passionate about helping others to define their purpose, I am. Because when I was growing up, I didn't know. I didn't know what my passion was. I didn't know what my purpose was. And anytime I would ask, people just say, oh, just, your purpose is just whatever you're passionate about. And for me, I was like, okay. And then I realized that, okay, I love helping people. That's something. But I would lay awake at night still not knowing what my purpose in life was, because helping is so many things, right? It can be helping the elderly. It could be becoming a nurse. It can be so many different things. And then I was like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I'm not necessarily happy doing it, right? And then I had to realize, okay, after I've been through different life experiences, okay, I like this, I don't like that. I like this, okay, I want to do more of that, right? And so because of life's journey and the things that I've been through in my life experiences, and also having a teenage daughter, it's important for me to be able to help others to say, you know what, I too deserve happiness. I too deserve to live life and be free, not holding on to that baggage. And so today that brings me to my topic, what I'm going to be talking about. okay, on top of discovering your self-worth, but the importance of hashtag staying focused. But before I talk to you about that, I'm going to give you a little bit of tea. Okay, so let me ask you a question. How many of you have a teenage daughter or know someone with a teenage daughter? Okay. Did you know that 1 in 9 girls experience some type of mental, physical, or sexual abuse by the age of 18? Hmm. And did you know that 82% of all victims are girls? It's so important for us to address the issues and things that are going on. And that's why I am so passionate, once again, about talking about self-worth. Hashtag staying focused. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 top ways to hashtag stay focused. Okay. Tip number 1 is we have to let go of those self-limiting, self-sabotaging beliefs. So anytime someone in life has said, you know, you can't do this or you can't do that, or you are not going to amount to anything, or this or that, you have to let it go. Anything that is holding you back from excelling, propelling, letting your wings go so you can fly, anything like that, you have to learn to let it go. Okay? Tip number 2, you have to stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on yourself. You have to. I wrote a book called Stop the Drama, Stop Comparing, and Focus on Yourself. And it's so important because in this book, I talk so much about the importance of you loving yourself, discovering what self-love is, not comparing yourself to others, understanding the difference between self-worth, self-love, self-esteem. Because if you cannot look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself and embrace yourself how much you love yourself, then you're not going to be able to turn around and love others. And so I am so big on setting a solid foundation, because if you don't set that solid foundation, it's going to be very hard to move forward. Okay? I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you guys all the tea here, okay? And tip number 3, you have to take action. Okay, you have to take action in order to determine your dreams and your desires and your goals. Because so many times I hear time and time again, so many groups of young ladies, they sit around and they talk. I've even heard this amongst adults. They talk about life and what they want to do, what they desire to do, or what they're going to do. But why do you think they are still in the same place 1 year later, 3 years later, 10 years later? It's because they didn't apply action. They might have heard something that sounded good. They might have heard something and they say, you know what, that's what I want. That's what I dream. That's what I desire, right? But they didn't actually put forth the effort. They didn't put one foot after the next to get to the next place. And so it is so important for you to say, you know what, I'm not going to be that person that just dreams about it and not take action. No, I'm going to say, I'm going to take me a notepad, okay? And I'm going to write down step by step what I need to do. And if I don't know what to do, I'm going to look it up, attach myself to the right resources, attach myself to the right people who can get me to the next level. A lot of times in life, we just have to ask questions. We have to surround ourselves. We have to expand our brain, our knowledge, read, listen to things that are empowering us, pushing us to excel and be better. And so my question to you today, what are you doing that's different from the rest? And I say that and I ask that question because if you are hashtag staying focused, then that means you are focusing on how can you get yourself to the next level? What can you do? And so what are you doing that's different from the rest? Meaning if you want to get to the top, you have to do something different. If you want to be successful, you have to put forth action. You have to let go of those, number 1, let go of those self-sabotaging beliefs. You have to, number 2, you have to focus on yourself. And you have to, number 3, you have to take action. So what are you doing to separate yourself? What are you doing to not allow those self-sabotaging beliefs to get in the way? What are you doing to say, you know what, no matter what, I can push forward. No matter what, I need to stay focused on me. No matter what, I need to take action. And so when it comes to everything, I want you to make sure that you have to be healed in order to go to the top. So I encourage you to go to focusyoursuccess.com to download my free ebook. And you can follow me on Instagram at Ingeniously Made Whole. And you can also book me to be a speaker. Okay, I would love to come and speak to all of my teen girls and everyone to help push you to excel, to be better. So thank you for tuning in and listening to #StayFocused. I am Brittany Petty from Cedar Hill, Texas.